Santacruzan is a religious historical pageant held in the Philippines during the month of May. It depicts the finding of the Holy Cross of our Lord Jesus Christ by Queen Helena, the mother of the very powerful Emperor Constantine the Great, who ended the persecution of Christians. Constantine, the Emperor of Rome, some hundreds of years ago, had a dream in which he was asked to go to the battle to fight in the name of the Holy Cross. He conquered his enemy, and that victory led to his conversion into a Christian. He became the first Christian emperor in history. His mother, Reyna Helena, was inspired by all these experiences, and in the year 326 AD, she went on a pilgrimage to the Holy Land to seek the Holy Cross, the wooden cross on which Christ was supposed to have been nailed. She successfully found the Holy Cross, complete with its inscription INRI on its top. The festivity commemorates the search of the Holy Cross by Empress Helena and her son, the newly converted emperor. After finding the cross in Jerusalem, it was authenticated by a miracle of healing attributed to it and was brought back to Rome. The search was marked with a joyful celebration of thanksgiving. The religious procession is a reenactment of the finding of the Holy Cross by Reina Helena. What is Flores de Mayo then? This is a religious festival in honor of Mary, the mother of the Son of God, Jesus Christ. The feast is marked with the offering of flowers by sagalas or shepherd girls. The Mayflower offering may refer to the whole flower festival celebrated in the month of May in honor of Virgin Mary. During the festival in May, flowers are offered to the Virgin Mary at the altar in the church. Every afternoon, young girls dressed in white visit the church with cut flowers or baskets of petals in their hands. While walking to the altar, they either sprinkle the petals in honor of Mama Mary or offer bouquets of flowers. The Santacruzan procession is always the final part and the highlight of the festival of Flores de Mayo. The procession is a pageant held in many cities and even in small villages. Instead of icons or images, beautiful women with elegant or theatrical costumes portray biblical and historical characters. The persons in the parade, called sagalas, symbolize queens, the past, and are dressed beautifully to emulate real queens. This custom and celebration started after the proclamation of the Dogma of the Immaculate Conception in 1854. Introduced by the Spanish conquerors, this religious tradition is more than 100 years old and lives even more in Europe and America. The tradition is religiously celebrated, preceded by 9 days of prayer, a novena in honor of the Holy Cross, and coupled with the Flores de Mayo. The history of our faith represented by Reyna Banderada. She carries a yellow triangular flag. She represents the coming of Christianity to the Philippines when the Spaniards landed in Homonhon in Visayan Island. Reyna Mora. She represents the dominant religion of these times before Christianity was introduced. Mora is the feminine of Moro, from Muslim religion mainly found in the island Mindanao. The Ayetas, the group, represents the state of the Filipino native tribes before the coming of Christianity. They represent the unconverted Filipino pagans found in the mountains of Luzon. Reyna Judith. This is recorded that Judith of Petulia was a very beautiful, intelligent, and courageous woman who loved God and her people. She used her impeccable beauty to behead the cruel general Holofernes to save a nation. She carries a head in a transparent sack and a sword. Reyna Sheba, the queen of Sheba, is said to be a very beautiful, wealthy, and wise queen. She traveled far to meet King Solomon. She brought him spices, gold, and precious stones to test his wisdom. Because she was in awe of Solomon's wisdom, she pronounced a blessing on Solomon's God, and in return, he gave her everything her heart desired. She carries a jewelry box. Reyna Esther. The name Esther means star. Because of her beauty, she was chosen to be queen. When an order to kill all Jews was decreed by one of King Xerxes' men named Haman, Queen Esther prayed to God before revealing to the king that she was a Jew. She told the king that she would have to die, since she was one of them. So the king stopped the execution, and because of Esther, a nation was saved. She carries a scepter. We honor 6 extraordinary and memorable women from the New Testament. The Samaritan women. The woman at the well was surprised that Jesus spoke to her, because Jews and Samaritans did not have anything to do with each other. Jesus offered her living water, and the woman came to know God. From there, she inspired the people of Samaria to see and hear Jesus for themselves. It is the longest recorded conversation of Jesus with another person in the Bible. She carries a jug on her shoulder. Veronica. Saint Veronica was the woman moved with pity. She wiped the face of Jesus with a cloth as he carried his cross to Golgotha. Jesus accepted the offering, and once his face was wiped, his image was miraculously imprinted on it. She carries a scarf with the face of Jesus. The Tres Marias, they represent the woman who visited the tomb of Jesus on the day of resurrection, only to find that the tomb was empty. Mary of Magdala carries a bottle of perfume. Mary, Joanna, carries a handkerchief. Mary, the mother of James, carries a bottle of oil. We also honor the many titles of Blessed Virgin Mary. Divina Pastora, Mother Mary, the Divine Shepherdess. Mary, as the Mother, is the shepherdess and guardian of the Divine Shepherd, our Lord Jesus Christ. She carries a shepherdess staff. Reina de las Estrellas, Mother Mary, Queen of the Stars. Mary, who is blessed among all women, holds a special place among the stars. She carries a wand with a star. Rosa Mystica, Mary, the mystical rose. Mary, the most beautiful of God's creation, is indeed the incarnate rose, specially chosen for God's garden. She carries a bouquet of roses. Reina Paz, Mother Mary, Queen of Peace. Mother Mary, the lover of peace, implores us to keep our eyes and our focus on God in order for the world to have peace. She carries a symbol of peace, a dove. Reina de las Profetas, Mother Mary, Queen of Prophets. For many Catholics, calling Mama is a reminder that the prophets of the Old Testament looked ahead to the mother of the Messiah. She carries an hourglass. Reina del Cielo, Mother Mary, Queen of Heavens. The Catholic teaching on these subjects is expressed in the papal encyclical Ad Caeli Reginam, issued by Pope Pius XII. It states, Mary is called the Queen of Heaven because her Son, Jesus Christ, is the King of Israel and Heavenly King of the universe. She carries a flower. Reina de las Vírgenes, Mary, Mother, Queen of Virgins. The personification of Mother Mary, which inspires, symbolizes, and honors all the young and unwed women of the world. She carries a rosary and is surrounded by angels. Reina de las Flores, Mother Mary, Queen of Flowers. The Blessed Mother is honored and crowned with beautiful blossoming flowers each year during the month of May, earning her the title Queen of Flowers. She carries a bouquet of flowers. Reina Abogada, Mother Mary, Defender of the Poor. Reina Abogada is the personification of Mary, known to be the protector of the poor, the oppressed, and the downtrodden. She is also ready to defend and protect those in need. She wears a black graduation cap, toga, and gown. She carries a big book. Reina Justicia, Mother Mary, Queen of Justice, the personification of the Blessed Mother as the mirror of justice. We need not ask why it's called a mirror, for we know that it was God in His glorious perfections, that is Jesus who was reflected in Mary. She carries a weighing scale and a sword. Reina de las Esperanza, Mother Mary, Queen of Hope. She symbolizes the theological virtue of hope. She carries an anchor. Reina de la Fe, Mother Mary, Queen of Faith. She symbolizes the theological virtue of faith. She carries a cross. Reina Faith. She symbolizes the theological virtue of faith. She carries a cross. Reina de la Caridad, Mother Mary, Queen of Charity. She symbolizes the theological virtue of charity. She carries a red heart. Reina Elena Emperatriz, Empress Helena of the True Cross. She is the legendary founder of the True Cross. She carries a cross. The traditions of Santacruzan and Flores de Mayo have a deeper meaning, rituals, creative ways. Not only are these to commemorate and catechize the people about the special events in the church's history, and we have our traditions. The rituals, they help us reconnect to the values and legacies our ancestors left behind. By our participation, we walk in the footsteps of those who have gone before us, respectfully sharing our inner journeys with theirs and those around us. They reconnect us to one another, our ancestors, our history, our common values, to our faith.